What's up everybody, Watt007 here, and welcome back to a brand new Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video. In today's Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video, I'm going to help you guys form your own opinion on whether or not you should buy the brand new Structure Deck EX Gladiator Storm. Today's video, I'm going to be showcasing what deck that I'm going to be playing. This build is going to be more of a traditional Gladiator Beast build. I will upload a different Gladiator Beast build that's not in this video, that is a lot different than the one that I am showing, but this build is more along the lines of like if you purchase 3 copies of the Gladiator Storm Structure Deck and what you can make with 3 copies of it. But I will be releasing a video later utilizing some other cards and stuff that helps out the deck to be even better than the one that I'm going to showcase to you guys in today's video. Also, in this video, I'm going to be showcasing to you guys some replays on some certain matchups that I had. I still don't think that this deck is going to be really like a top tier meta deck, but I do have some dual replays of kind of showing you guys how you can handle some of the matchups with the current meta in the game. And then for the final of the video, I'm going to show you guys some live duels so you guys get a live like just commentary on how this deck works in action, so that it's not like a pre-scripted dual replay or nothing like that. So if you guys are excited for another episode from this series, you guys know what to do. If you guys find this video useful at all or you enjoyed it at all, be sure to go hit that like button on the video down below. And if you guys are new to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you guys get notified when I release some brand new Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links videos. But of course, you can wait to like and subscribe until you watch the entire video. Without further ado though, let's go hop into the deck list that I whipped up and let's go do a breakdown on it. So here's my deck list that I've been working on for Gladiator Beast. Now I do want to have some full transparency with this video. I have never played Gladiator Beast in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. When all the Gladiator Beast support got added into the game from the old Galactic Origin main box way back in 2017, I never invested in this box. I was a free-to-play player back in the day, and one, none of the cards really interested me from this box back in the day, and 2, I couldn't record any content on it back in the day, so due to that, I could just kind of skip this box entirely. So I never really built Gladiator Beast, even though they were a pretty top tier meta deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links back in 2017, early 2018. So this is my first time playing Gladiator Beast, and due to that, my build might be pretty different compared to some other people out there when it comes to playing Gladiator Beast. But from what I remember going against Gladiator Beast and kind of how I built my Gladiator Beast deck, this deck is more of a control deck, but with the brand new support, you can really do some cool combos to really do some board destruction. Like for example, with Gyaris, Bestiari, and Murmillo, they do all destruction effect. When you summon it to Gyaris, you can pop 2 cards on the field. Bestiari pop spell and trap cards, and Murmillo pop monster cards. So there's definitely some board destruction going right here, but this build is definitely more of a build that kind of like stalls out stuff thanks to cards like Gladiator Beast War Chariot. Also, you guys are going to be wondering why I have 5 missing spell and trap cards right here. Basically, I filled up this with a Canadia and Fiendish Chain and Floodgate Trap Hole because these are just kind of like my staples that I have that are pretty good. They help with kind of controlling the field. They're reactable cards, so you can play them during like either player's turn, because one thing is that while cards like Wall Disruption and Drowning Mirror Force are good cards, they're not reactable, so sometimes your opponent's able to pop them before you can even use them. So that's why I'm kind of rocking this type of style right here. But I didn't put them in the deck right away just because of the fact that I know not everybody has these staple cards, and if you don't have Canadia, Floodgate, Fiendish Chain, rock your other best back row cards that you have to your disposal. Like if you have Wall Disruption, Drowning Mirror Force, you could rock those because they can be useful if they don't get destroyed by spell effects, of course. So there you go right there. So this is kind of the deck list I'm going to be rocking. From the playtesting that I have seen, so with the playtesting that I have definitely seen with this build specifically, I've noticed that this deck is a very turn 1 heavy deck. This deck is very strong turn 1 thanks to cards like Gladiator Beast War Chariot. Honestly, 3 copies of Gladiator Beast War Chariot, from my personal experience, is not that bad at all, just for the fact that when an effect monster's effect is activated, if you control a face-up Gladiator Beast monster, you can negate the activation and destroy. That is an extremely powerful effect because that can shut down pretty much every meta deck in the game. You can shut down Invoked from doing their combo, you can shut down Ritual Beast from doing their combo, you can shut down Cyber Dragons from doing their combos, you can shut down Dark Lords from doing their combos, you can shut down what was the other deck, the Shiranis, aka the Bootleg 6 Sams as I like to call them. You can shut those down. Like War Chariot is a very powerful counter trap card, but if you go first. Also, what's cool about War Chariot is the fact that if your opponent has Kiteroid or Spear Karibo, you can actually negate their Kiteroid and Spear Karibo with War Chariot. That's something that I didn't put 2 to 2 together until I went in a couple duels and I found out about that. If you guys don't have Fiendish Chain, Canadia, and Floodgate, there's also another counter trap that you guys can run that I've been seeing some other people playing. So I've been seeing a lot of people rock Rebirth of Parallax. This card's really good because when a spell trap is activated or a monster effect is activated, you can reveal a counter trap in your hand, discard a card, pay 1,000 life points, negate the activation if you do shuffle that card to your deck. Then you can special summon a Parallax monster from your deck or extra deck. It's actually a really good card to run if you don't like to rock the Canadia and stuff like that. If you don't want to rock these 3 cards, you can definitely run Rebirth because this card's very powerful. Tech in the this guy right here, Avenging Knight Parsath, you're good to go, because Rebirth of Parsath, or however you pronounce this card, is from the Lords of the Shining mini box, and then the Synchro monster that you can special summon with is actually from a Ranked Duels ticket. So just check your UR tickets and your disposal, and you can special summon this Synchro monster for free. So that's definitely something to consider if you don't have a bunch of Canadians. And to be honest, in some cases, this is actually better than rocking the Canadian Phoenix Chain and Floodgate Trap Holes. So if I'm getting smacked up in the live duels, hey, might have to consider using Rebirth right here. So that's pretty cool. Now, when it comes to this deck, definitely the ace monster of the deck is Gladiator Beast Support. It's the cover card of the structure deck, and this card's pretty cool. So Gladiator Beast Support is a Winged Beast fusion effect monster. It takes one Gladiator Beast Bestiari and one Gladiator Beast monster. Must be first special summon from your extra deck by shuffling the above cards you control to the deck. You do not need to use polymerization. When this card is special summon, you can target up to 2 cards in the field, destroy those targets. At the end of the battle phase, if this card battles, you can return to the extra deck and special summon 2 Gladiator Beast monsters from your deck, except Gladiator Beast Bestiari. So this card's really cool because you can pop any 2 cards on the field when you do summon this card, which is very nice. The biggest issue with this, and it's kind of the same trend with all the previous structure decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, it's a really good combo. It's not super difficult to go onto, but at the same time, your opponent can stop it at pretty much any point. What I've noticed, and the best way for me to summon Tsigaris is just kind of play the Gladiator Beast stall. That's why we're rocking 3 copies of Bestiari. Normally, I could get this guy out if I go turn 1, Bestiari, and then like 3 back row. I top deck into one of my other Gladiator Beast monsters, and then kind of go into Gyaris. Due to this, I might actually need to drop some Test Tigers also, and maybe rock some more Adol or Darius if I want to when it comes to that. But from my personal experience, my best luck for summoning into Gyaris is just a normal summon Bestiari, wait a whole another turn by stalling out my opponent with my counter trap cards, and summoning another Gladiator Beast monster and go from there. The only issue with that though is that it still doesn't go for that lethal and take out my opponent right away. So you kind of play that slow game. You kind of like basically stall out your opponent and then slowly trickle them as time goes on. So that's the only way I've been really summoning him. Other than that, you could try Unexpected Die plus Adol, because both of those cards are in the structure deck. Just personally for me, whenever I have Unexpected Die in this build specifically, every time I draw into it, I just never can use it. So I just don't even bother with Unexpected Die. But that's definitely something to consider if you guys want to go for a more gung-ho Gyaris build. Also, I'll be releasing a video later in the week showcasing a more aggro build. This is more of a build, like I said, where it's a build where you can really just play this deck if you bought 3 copies of the structure deck type of thing. So there you go right there. Other cool combos you can do is that if your Bestiari is in the graveyard, you can combo Darius and Test Tiger. What you do is that you summon into any of your Gladiator Beast monsters, even Darius. And if you have a Test Tiger in your hand, you can special summon Test Tiger through its effect. If you control a face of Gladiator Beast monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can tribute this card to target 1 face of Gladiator Beast monster you control, shuffle that target to the deck, and then special summon 1 Gladiator Beast from your deck and treat it as if it was special summoned by the effect of Gladiator Beast monster. Due to this, you can basically sacrifice Test Tiger, shuffle back a Gladiator Beast monster on your field, and then special summon into Gladiator Beast Darius. And then since Test Tiger gives the Gladiator Beast special summon from the deck their ability, you can use Darius's effect to special summon a Gladiator Beast from your graveyard onto the field. So like I said, if you have your Bestiari in the graveyard, use Darius's effect to special summon it onto the field, and then you can go for a Contact Fusion into Gyaris, which is really cool. So that's one combo that you can go for. Another combo that I have noticed too is that if you do have your Bestiari, Darius, or Adol, and I guess your Mamilla, doesn't matter which Gladiator Beast monster that you have. I have done some plays where if I go turn 2 and I have a lot of strong back row and my opponent summoned a big boss monster with no protection effects, what I do is that I just summon into any of my Glad Beast monster, special summon Tiger, and then use Tiger's effect to just get a Mamilla on the field, and then I just defend myself with a bunch of my back row. And then if I can, I will attack into my opponent so I can shuffle my Mamilla back and bring out a Bestiari. And that's just kind of like what I do sometimes. Still, we got to be careful though, because one thing I forgot to mention until now, if you do go for that route, Bestiari, if you special summon Bestiari, you have to pop a spell trap card on the field if there is one on the field, and that counts your field too. The game will force you to pop a card because when you special summon this card through its effect, you have to target a spell trap card on the field. Same thing with Ramillo. If you special summon this card through the effect, you have to target something. So due to that, you can accidentally pop your own cards. But yeah, what I normally do is that I just go for that Test Tiger combo, summon Ramillo in turn 2, pop a card. If I can't attack, I attack, and then summon it's like my Bestiari or something like that. So that's definitely something to consider too when it comes to this deck. Other than that, that's kind of the gist of the deck. We have Necrois. If we have 3 Glad Beast monsters in the field, we summon this guy. Your opponent cannot activate any cards when this card attacks, which is really helpful. And then we also have this Gladiator Beast in here because why not? It's 2500 attack. we got room in the extra deck. Let's go throw them in. That's pretty much the gist of this build right here. Like I said, this is more of a build that you would expect if you bought 3 copies of the structure deck, but I do have a video coming out later, like I've said multiple times already, that combos, like I didn't say this yet, but it combos 2 different structure decks together and goes for some interesting combos that's more aggro. But yeah, there we go right there. Let's go hop into a couple duel replays. I'm gonna either show 1 or 2 duel replays for you guys, showcasing you guys a little bit of a matchup between some of the players. Fully transparent though, the players that we're going against were not playing their decks properly, but I still think it's going to be a very helpful learning experience for any of you guys that do go into these matchups, because I have a Dark Magician replay that I'm going to showcase you guys, and I believe I have one other replay. Forgot what it was on top of my head, but we'll get to that later in the video if I do showcase it. But yeah, there's a couple of replays I'm going to show you guys where my players that I went against were going ooga booga, but at the same time, there's definitely a lot of learning that you can do, and I did win the duel, so there you go. So the first duel replay that I'm going to be showcasing to you guys is a matchup between myself and a Dark Magician player. Now I'm going to be fully transparent with you guys. Me and this Dark Magician player both made a ton of misplays throughout this entire duel. But at the end of the day, this Dark Magician player made a little too much misplays, and due to that, he took the L. So this is a dub from me utilizing Gladiator Beast. Even though we both misplayed, I still think that this is a great duel replay to showcase how this deck works and how to kind of play against Dark Magician, but I'll explain the misplays that this Dark Magician player will do throughout this duel. But I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope that this is going to be a good learning experience for you guys, even though there's some ooga boonga strategy between the both of us in this clash. Anyways though, he's going to activate his Dark Magical Circle. Of course, Dark Magician going to open up with Dark Magical Circle. Why wouldn't they? He's going to summon into a Ghost Destroyer and set 2 cards. Next up, I kind of play on the defensive. Like I said during the decklist portion of today's video, if Bestiari is in the graveyard, you can do a Test Tiger and Gladiator Beast combo with Darius and special summon into a Gyaris, doing a cool little combo, which we'll see on duel or in duel later in this video. So that's why I set my Bestiari in defense position. Hindsight 2020, I actually had the capabilities to keep him alive for a turn, but he's going to get sent to the graveyard pretty soon. Next up, we're going to see the Magician's Rod. I didn't want Iziju to search for any cards, so we're going to pop that Fiendish Chain and target the Magician's Rod. Now, if you didn't notice already, we do have Mind Scan, so I know what back row this Iziju is playing, and the Iziju has 2 Magician Navigations. And since it's Iziju summoned into the Magician's Rod, and they already have a Ghost Destroyer on the field, they can't go for their Dark Magician with Magician Navigation. So she couldn't summon Dark Magician yet because she didn't even have it in her hand, but now there's no chance of her to summon into her Dark Magician with Magician Navigation because she just doesn't have it in the hand yet, and she has to wait to draw into it later in the duel when she can tribute off both of her monsters. So this was a big misplay from her. She just couldn't use her Magician's Navigations whatsoever. We're gonna negate Rod's effect with Fiendish Chain, and we're gonna let Bestiari get destroyed. Hindsight 2020, probably should use Canadia on the Ghost Destroyer, but you live and you learn. Next up, we top deck into Unexpected Die. I was trying to use Unexpected Die in one of my older deck lists, but I didn't really like how Unexpected Die worked. Like, Unexpected Die was always a brick for me, and it never really came through because I either always top decked into my Adel, or I just didn't have a use for Unexpected Die. So I eventually switched it out for Econ, as you saw in the deck list portion of the video. But yeah, we top decked to Unexpected Die, literally can do nothing with it. Next up, we're gonna get swung with Ghost Destroyer, and this was a bad misplay. Like, I needed to Canadia this thing like 2 times in this duel, because now what happened is that I can't go for the Test Tiger and Darius play no more because my Bestiari just got banished. I should have Canadia'd it. I forgot that Ghost Destroyer had that effect. That was my big misplay of this duel. And of course, with my luck, we top deck into Test Tiger. Of course. Anyways, we're going to summon Adol in attack position because he can't get over Adol with his monsters. He's going to summon it to Magician's Rod, search for Illusion Magic so that he can hope to search for Dark Magician later, but of course he can't because he has 2 set Navis. He's going to go swing with his Magician's Rod to just kind of get it off of the field. He just want to thin out his deck real quick, which is understandable. Top deck it to another Test Tiger. What we do though is that we do some spicy plays right here. We summon it to our Murmillo, use Test Tiger's effect to special summon our Bestiari, and then next up we're going to use Bestiari to pop the Dark Magical Circle. Next up, we're going to shuffle both cards into the deck and go for a Gyaris and pop both of the Magician Navigation. I would rather pop all the back row instead of popping his monsters because his back row is honestly more of a threat in my opinion compared to his monsters currently. We're going to go swing, take that monster out, and then summon a Gyaris and Murmillo. Use Murmillo's effect to destroy the Magician's Rod. We literally cleared out that entire field in 1 turn with Iziju. Of course, there's a lot of turns that had to happen before that happened in the first place, but it was a really cool showcase right there because we did some crazy combos. We summoned into our Adel, special summon Test Tiger. Oh yeah, no, I'm replaying it wrong, but yeah, what we do is that we normal summon Murmillo, summon Test Tiger, return a Mermillo back into the deck, summon Bestiari, use that effect to pop some cards, return our add-on Bestiari to the deck, summon it to Gyaris, pop some more cards, and then we use Gyaris' effect to summon our Diaris and Mermillo and pop his last monster. Really cool combo right there. Next up is he's just going to activate her second Dark Magical Circle and just kind of end the duel right there. We still had our Canadia because I never wasted it. Well, should have used it earlier, but I didn't. But we got that dub right there. Really cool showcase of the deck. That was like full power Gladiator Beast in a sense. The only issue is that took way too long to combo, and if we went against a different player, they could have easily, like TTH does, Canadia does. So many staple back row cards could have ruined that combo, but we prevailed, so that's pretty cool. The next duel replay I'm going to be showcasing to you guys is some really cool combos that you can do if you think outside of the box. We're going against a Red Eyes player. As you can see, he's activating his Red Eyes Fusion. He's going to summon into Red Eyes / Dragon, and then he's going to go set one monster right here. What we do right here is that I'm going to summon my Bestiari and special summon Test Tiger. Use Test Tiger's effect to shuffle Bestiari back into the deck and summon Mermillo. Mermillo's effect is going to trigger thanks to Test Tiger's effect, and we're going to get rid of that Red Eyes / Dragon. Since he doesn't have no equipped to him right now, we can easily destroy it with Mermillo's effect. Next up, we attack it to Kid Moto Dragon after I set my 2 cards face down. Thank goodness he did not have any dragons in his hand, because that would have been a big issue for me. We're going to shuffle Mermillo back into the deck and summon Adol because he is a 1900 beast. Next up, he's going to set one monster right here. As you can see, since I got that Mind Scan, we're going against a Ghost Gardna. We're going to summon into our Bestiari in hand, shuffle them back into the deck, and go into our Gyaris. Use Gyaris' effect to pop the Ghost Gardna. Ghost Gardna's effect is going to trigger, or it's going to make our Gyaris lose 1000 attack, but we're going to be able to go for that 1400 damage. Then once we do that, we're going to shuffle him back into the deck and go to Adol and Gyaris, because honestly, is there really much point having Gyaris on the field when he's a little weak? So due to that, we're just going to summon some boys. Next up, we're going to go... Ooh, that was some lag right there. Next up, though, we're going to go... Our Paradox Brothers is going to end their turn right away. We're going to normal summon to Bestiari, shuffle them all back into the deck, and then go for the direct attack with Narrow Kiss. A really cool replay. It was a fantastic showcase of the deck, but as you can see, the only reason why I won is because this guy like run no back row whatsoever. This deck, I know for a fact, just cannot handle back row that well. So because of that, some of the matchups that I have, it can be very tedious and difficult. But hey, if you go against no back row, man, you're just popping away. You just hopping and popping away. That's for sure. But those are 2 replays showcasing how this deck works. It's a cool deck. It's a ton of fun, but we'll see in the live duels if I can get lucky and whatnot and, you know, showcase a proper telling of this deck, because I have been taking a lot of L's recently with some of the decks that I've been trying, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Going against somebody from France, Platinum Rank 2. What's up, Arno? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the video. I mean, a Wad 007 should not be recording so late. I'm a tired lad right now, but you know what? I gotta get the content for you, brothers. We're going first though, which is actually really good for how this deck works, so that's awesome. Yeah, we bricked really bad. God dang it, that's a ooh, this is a yikes. Yeah, I think with this build, I'm kind of debating on going to maybe 2 Test Tiger instead of 1. My other build that I've been working on kind of likes to run 3 Test Tigers. You kind of need to run 3 Test Tigers for the combo to work well. But for this build, I think I might go back down to 2 and maybe rock like 2 DRS. If I had some Lucari, I would definitely run Lucari if I could. But I have 0 copies of him, so maybe like another adult DRS maybe. But yeah, we got 3 back row right now. I got 2 Canads, 1 Phoenix Chain. We'll see if anything happens right here. Come on, Yugi, dude. I'm about to sleep, bro. Yawn. Oh, I'm feeling that yawn right now. I'm feeling it, dude. This guy's not even drawing his card yet, brother. What is going on? Homie from France, what you playing? Are you also playing them Glad Beast? Or are you playing something else? He got 5 extra deck, and he's rocking a 24 card deck. I really wonder what this guy's rocking. I'm so confused. But I don't got all night, brother. I got content to edit. I've been recording for 35 minutes. I got content to edit, brother. Yeah, this guy's gonna take like an hour. I'll just cut to when he finally does a play. Okay, so he finally played a card. I hope he doesn't take an hour to like search for his spell card. Like, don't get me wrong, I've been there, I've done that. I've waited too long to do combos too, so I can't like hate on him too much. But it still doesn't change the fact that there is some slow play going on. Judge! Somebody doing some slow play. We're gonna go negate that Sonic Bird though, because I don't want to deal with them Unga Boonga Ritual deck. What are you playing? Are you playing Cerulean Phoenix? I've been seeing a couple Vendread players recently, so people have been playing Vendreads and smacking me up. Yeah, I played against a Vendread deck, and I think the duel wasn't bad. I just had some like minor misplays that really cost me the duel. Okay, I was about to say, do I gotta do another pause to wait till he plays another card? Sets 2 cards though. Gotta go for that battle phase, but he can't battle because of Fiendish Chain. Honestly though, I feel like this guy's gonna win. Ooh, that back row is stinky. That back row is stinky, bro. A Spike Shield and a Drowning Mirror Force. Yeah, that's a problem. At least they're not like, I mean, Spike Shield's reactable, but it's a card that we can still pop and not have that big of a deal. Drowning is gonna be something that we definitely gotta play around. Mind Scan coming through, man. I'm really liking the skill again. I haven't used Mind Scan in a long time, but it's definitely been coming through because I'm a person that just overthinks way too much. So the less thinking that I have to do, honestly, the better. It really do be like that sometimes, but there's a lot of times where I overthink and just make bad calls. Anyway, so come on, bro. I mean, it doesn't even show like any like lag either. He's just taking a long time. He's doing some slow play. Like dead ass, we're gonna win this duel because he's gonna time out. Okay, so this guy finally played a card. He summoned his Send You 1,000 Hands. Let's see if he takes an hour to search for a card. But like, I've been waiting for a bit now. This guy's doing a lot of slow play, that's for sure. I'm still waiting for the game to do like a timeout, because this guy's gonna run out of time before he gets all of his combos going. Oh, wow. Dude, are we playing 2017 Duel Links Relinquish? Wow. I mean, that's cool to see Relinquished again. I'll say that, but yeah, this guy's taking a long time. Do we gotta put the character lines on even though I have no audio? And go like, I'm scanning your mind. Anyways, we're gonna go activate that. It's a good old Canadia. We gotta get some monsters on the field, right? So we gotta do our Canadia. Dude, I hate voice lines so much though. Or like, the voice lines in Duel Links are really high quality. I just don't like dealing with them in game. But hey, they're pretty nice. They're pretty nice. It's a good feature to have, and I'm glad that they have the option to turn it off because I don't like playing with them on, but there's some good voice lines out there. Okay. Oh boy, we are bricking so fucking bad right now. This is just pathetic. To be fair, like this is just, well, depressing, I gotta say. And what sucks is that even if we do get some of our Canadias out, that Spike Shield with Chain is just gonna be like, nope. So that's definitely an issue. Would be cool to top deck into a Gladiator Beast though, but knowing my luck, I'm gonna top deck into like Test Tiger or something. So that's gonna be epic, I gotta say. Flare Resonator, nice. You know what? I'm gonna floodgate that. I don't want you to do a single thing, brother. Like, no, you're not doing a single thing this duel, dude. You're just not. It's just not gonna happen. I wonder if Relinquish can take Paleozoic Canadia. We'll find out soon. After some slow play. But yeah, great showcase of Gladiator Beast, I gotta say. I was hoping to do 2 live duels in today's video, but honestly, I might just do 1 live duel because this guy is the slowest player I've ever faced in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, and that's saying something, so I've faced against a lot of players in Duel Links. Like I said, I've definitely done some slow play too, because there's a lot of times where I'm playing Duel Links and I get sidetracked. I'm either live streaming and I'm talking about a story instead of actually playing, so I've been there, I've done that. Don't get me wrong, but like still, this guy's definitely playing very slow at like a consistent slowness. Like he'll like play, be slow, play, be slow, play, be slow. It's like, why? Anyway, so we're gonna say goodbye to Canadia. Yeah, I just need like any of our Glad Beast. I would prefer any of them besides Test Tiger and Bestiari. Darius, I'll take it indeed, brother. I'll take it indeed. Because what we're gonna do, we're gonna summon into our Darius. We're gonna special summon our Testo Tiger. Yeah, you preemptively did that, brother. You really should have not done that. Like, yeah, there really wasn't any point to do that, my guy. That's for sure. Anyways, though, we're gonna go return this back into the deck. We're gonna go special summon. I kind of want to pop the Drowning Mirror Force, and yeah, I kind of want to pop the Drowning Mirror Force and floodgate his. Yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll go floodgate his Senju. And then, I mean, should we give him the 3rd flip? We might as well give him the 3rd flip. I got you, brother. Next up, we're gonna go do this. We're gonna shuffle him back into the deck. And honestly, see, I want to go for Miller right now. But at the same time, do Do we really want him? Because, I mean, we have him pretty locked down, to be fair. We'll still go for Murmillo. Why not? We're going to go for that Murmillo. We're going to go pop. Oh, I thought I could pop his Flare Resonator. That's one thing I keep forgetting about Murmillo. Murmillo does not target face-down cards, only face-up cards. So, there's something right there. No. Just no, brother. Yeah, no, I really regret that now. I should have not popped this first Sonic Bird. Oh well. Because now I'm in a situation where, like, I kept stalling, but, like, as you can see, I've done, like, no damage, like, whatsoever. So, yeah, it really do be like that. It really do. Anyways, if this card attacked or was attacked. So I think we still pop its effect if we do a direct attack. We'll find out soon. This guy got Spear Kribo or Kite Ride. I mean, he is playing a ritual deck. I should have expected it, to be fair. To be fair. Anyways, let's go trigger our Murmillo's effect. Yeah, I honestly think we're going to take the L right here. Just because of just, like, kind of how I played. Glad Beast is just, like... The structure deck alone, I don't think it's worth it to buy. But I think buying the structure deck combined with other structure decks, you can do some action. If you're feeling brave, you might be able to whip up some spicy combos, I gotta say. Okay, that's a Canadia. Sets a monster. Flare Resonator, okay. Honestly, this is actually good. This is great for us because Canadia is not that big of a deal. You can activate his Canadia right now. It does not matter. It does not matter. So yeah, we're gonna go for that Gyaris. Gyaris. We're gonna go for that. We're gonna activate its effect. We're gonna go boom. And then we're gonna go a boom. Pop both of those cards real quick. We got a Canadia over there. We got an Econ, which is also really nice. And let's go see. Is this guy playing that D-Draw? You know what? No, we're gonna bait out his Canadia. This might bite us in the ass. He might let us. Okay, so he might not be rocking D-Draw. Because if he was rocking D-Draw, he would have let us attack, to be fair. Also, we're going to get our own Canadia from the grave onto the field so that we do some damage. Because we need to get damage going on. That's the biggest problem with this build specifically, is that you need to continuously inflict damage. If you don't, you're just going to run out of resources, and then you're not going to be able to play the cards you want to play, and your opponent will eventually just, like, outswarm you, and you just lose. Oh, that's going to hurt. That hurts. That hurts a lot. Still, I think we're good. I think he ran out of resources. And we got a Doris. So I think we're good to go. Unless he got a Spear Karibo or something. Nah, he doesn't. We got that dub, baby. We got that dub, baby. So, I mean, we did win. But for anybody that's watching to, like, the end of this video, you guys could definitely tell that there's definitely a lot of, like, slowness with this build specifically. And just, like, the structure deck alone isn't going to do too well. Still, I think rocking that Counter Trap card, I'll pop it up on the screen if I remember to edit it in. I think that's still a really good tech card, though, to be fair. And it might be, and to be honest, it might be a little bit better than Canadia. So I'll definitely have to consider that, that's for sure. But nonetheless, though, that's going to be it for today's Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video. Hope you guys enjoyed today's Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video. Like I said, this video is more along the lines of just kind of like, one, my first impressions on this new structure deck. Also, just helping you guys form your own opinion on it. The title is like, should you buy the structure deck? But at the same time, it's more of just like form your own opinion on if you should get it or not. I'd say probably save your gems unless you are a Gladiator Beast fan. Like if you're somebody that likes to play Gladiator Beast, definitely get the structure deck. I've never played Gladiator Beast before, but it is a super fun deck to play from what I've been testing out so far. And there's definitely going to be a lot of creative builds out there. Like this is just a build where you can build if you have 3 copies of the structure deck, but I'm going to be comboing it with some other cards, and definitely some other people in the community are going to build some really cool cards or build some really cool decks with this Glad Beast support. So it's going to be nice, and who knows, maybe the upcoming main box that'll come out probably early next month might give us some new Gladiator Beast support to really make this deck pop off. That's for sure, kind of like what they did with the Jack structure deck, where they released Jack structure deck and then added some more support later. So definitely something to consider, that is for sure. Other than that though, if you're a player that wants like a quick meta deck and you're hoping the structure deck can help you out with that, probably isn't going to happen, to be honest. Other than that though, yeah, I think it's gonna be it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed today's Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video. If you guys watched the end of today's video and you have not already, be sure to go hit that like button on the video down below and subscribe to the channel for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links content. Other than that though, it's gonna be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll go see you guys in the next Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video. Peace out, everybody.
Off in a cycle repeat. A lot. How many chasing their dreams? A lot. How many of us give up cause we taking the failure as if it's defeat? A lot. How many of us is weak? A lot. How many of us is scared? A lot. How many of us don't understand that we got somebody who really cares? A lot.